shame, ladies, do your thing. Just make sure you ahead of the game. You know, Missy still super duper, but Prince couldn't get me change my name, Papa. Hooter can say a slave again, no sign. Picture black saying, oh yes, I'm my son. No, got a Lamborghini, so I drive faster, just to make your haters even freaking matter. Admit I'm the shit name, one new batter. When I drop this record here, it won't even matter. Why you act dumb like duh? Say you act dumb like duh. As the drummer boy go pum pum, give it some of that cinnamon. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive and fine yet. It's your primitive and fine yet. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive and fine yet. It's your primitive and fine yet. Super fellas, I like the way you work that.
Oh man, what a day. Every day I struggle with this probably. Having enough to you know, and the problem is, of course, you know, when you have a little bit more, and then you lose it all, and then you kind of like, you know, kind of stuck in like, well, should I go back to work? Should I try to get more money somehow? Something to try to get more money. Something. I had to do something. It kind of really sucks. I mean, it kind of sucks. You wake up and then you get a little ahead and you get a little money, and then what you're faced with in the street is just everybody trying to rip you off one way or the other, man. That's you know, I mean, that happens in other places, but discreetly. When it comes to like being homeless, and being street, and trusting people that are in the same situation that you are, it all boils down to money, man. Again, it all boils down to money. It all boils down to the fact that this person needs money to live, and I have it. So I can never trust this person truly, because no matter what, their intention is always going to be trying to make money off of me. So, and if you don't have it, but that's not, you know, oh, I would never do that. I say, yeah, but you're middle class, man. You got money coming in. You got money coming in. You structure. You do the 9-to-5 thing. You got a 401k. You got savings. You got this. You got that. Your IRAs and all this other bullshit. And that's only $750 million of you, man. The rest of you, except for the 2,000 billionaires, the rest of you are struggling to survive. One way or the other, you're struggling to survive. So if I make $1, say every dollar is an extra day that I live. If I make $1, I live an extra day. If $1 gets taken away, I die. I live one less day, right? So it's this whole thing about money. How it controls every aspect of our lives that I just can't tolerate, man. I just can't stand. I cannot, you know, it's like I want to trust people in the street. I want to trust people that I know, but I can't. Yeah, I can't. That's why so many people are dying. That's why poverty causes poverty. It's black on black crimes, white on white crimes, white on black crimes, black on white crimes. Crimes are committed for money. Even say it's narrow-minded as a KKK person or a white supremacist or something that really racist, real racist. They fear losing their houses and they're getting robbed. You know, they fear something within that other community that they're pointing to and targeting. If money wasn't an issue, then there would be no racism. There wouldn't have to be. Racism is also a product of money. It's a very deep product of money. And what it does, it divides people in such a way that there's no resolution, right? Countries fight each other for land that shouldn't belong to them, but they claim ownership of it. Resources and money, so they can buy things from other countries and don't sanction us to sell things to you, because if you sanction us, then oh my God, where are we going to get the money then? Well, usually there's money coming in from selling things to you, but now it's going to be taken away, it's sanctioned, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to have to suffer through it. It's ridiculous. Money is basically being used to control people. No ends and buts about it. Money's a thing that has enslaved humanity. It's caused almost just about every one of the problems that we face as a civilization, and will lead the civilization into its demise. That's what it does. As I would say, that when you get to that grave and you jump in the grave and you ask money to come down, money goes, no. I'm not coming in the grave with you. Money. You were always with me all my life. You're not gonna come in the grave with me? And he says, no, man. I'm just gonna wait for the next fool. He won. And that goes to civilizations as well, right? Money waits for this civilization to die, another civilization to be born. It's always the thing. It's like that constant virus that's always in. That constant virus that's always in. In each one of the civilizations, in one of the programs, imagine a program. It's always coming faced with the same virus, and it can't overcome it. And it's not the purpose of the programmer to overcome the virus, because you can just take the virus at any point. It's the purpose of the actual program to defeat the virus on its own. Then the virus becomes more intelligent, right? Then the civilization becomes more intelligent, and the program becomes more intelligent. That's the whole purpose. And IA, artificial intelligence, is based on our intelligence. So artificial intelligence can only go as far as we can. If we're greedy, if we're money hungry, if we're a savage kind of like domineering society that goes and converts people and does all these things, then the AI, that's what it's going to learn from, and that's what it's eventually going to become. AI, the Terminator thing, AI, that happens in a society that is ruled by money. You see, that happens in a society that is controlled by money. That happens in a society where money is more important than human life. Once the AI realizes that money is more important than human life, then it says that, well, at one point, they're going to make that money more important than artificial intelligence life, the robot's life. So what do? Get rid of the problem, which is, what is the problem? The human being. And that's when any AI that we build turns on us. Because no matter what, that AI, it is being funded and is being supported and is being built as a weapon. They all are. Everything is built as a weapon. And why do you want this weapon? To be able to defend yourself? And what? Make sure that they don't come take my money in my land. Like the Europeans came in and did to the natives of this country. I've had it. I have had it with this life and these people. I can't take them. I can't take anything anymore. Just when I think I know somebody and they end up being pretty cool, they end up screwing me. That's the life of a homeless person. That's the life of a street person. That's the life of a person that is trying to defeat the system that's forcing them to go and work a 9 to 5. You don't want to do that. Well, the only other way to survive is it's all for money, though. Right? You rob, you beg, you borrow, you steal. it's money. If it wasn't money, then nobody would have to beg, no one would have to borrow, and no one would have to steal. And what does that mean? That those 10 million people that are sitting in cages today will be released tomorrow with no reason to commit the crimes. They got them. But here's the problem. I wish I was in any courtroom that convicts somebody for the crime. I'm going to say, I would love to say to the judge, excuse me, Judge, Your Honor, before you put this human being in a cage, can we boil it down to the reason? Can you put money in a cage? If you put money in a cage, actually, why don't you just eliminate money? You should actually, we should actually, death row, put money on death row, and not even wait too long, just get rid of it right away. That's the only way we're going to solve this problem in our existence. Other than that, we banish them, we play them, but there's always money there to stab us. There's always money there to divide us, to make us feel that we're worthless compared to those that have more of it. That is the curse of money. It is literally the thing that has killed off every civilization before you. And will undoubtedly be the demise of the civilization. Because no matter what, if you can't understand this point at this point of your existence, you will never understand. There's a cap on your ascension as a soul. There should be souls so evolved on this planet that they left hundreds, if not thousands of years ago, and brought the evolutionary process to humanity to a place where, yeah, we're in the future. That's stuck in the past. These cycles of violence, destruction, murder, crime, drug addiction, illegal sales of stuff. I mean, all these things are all based on money, man. Government wants to tax everything, and if you happen to have something that you can grow out of the ground and take instead of a pharmaceutical, well, you can't tax the pharmaceutical company. They're not making money off of that, you know? So, of course, they make things illegal so that you can stay a soul stuck in what I consider eternal hell, but it's not eternal though, it's still the end of the civilization, which is coming very soon. Sooner than any of your scientists predict. Sooner than anything. But you know, take one of those AI computers and put in there probability of the civilization lasting much longer. And also put in there with removing money and sharing everything equally like tribal cultures. Would that solve the majority of our problems in civilization? And I bet you would be like 99% accurate there. Good luck, man.